Fatty, you know, he went off on, he told, I believe there's a video, he told Bernard Hopkins he's scared to fight Kovalev. Like, and Bernard Hopkins put his fat ass in his place. And he had to leave the fucking room. Because these media bastards don't know shit. They don't know shit. They're a bunch of guys, just like me, who done their homework, who done their little videos here, probably not even videos, they just done their homework, they know a couple things, and somehow they kiss some ass in the right places, and they like boxing, so they get in, they join up. That's all it is. That is all it is. To them, think about it. I believe, I could be wrong, if I'm wrong, you guys can correct me, but I believe that the media, the people that work in the media, their job is, unless you are Don Rafael and all those boys, a lot of the people that get their media credentials, they have actual jobs. Okay? It's not like Howard Cosell or, you know, all those guys back in the days that was their job. They were journalists. I believe a lot of these dudes that are, and that's where the problem begins. A lot of these dudes that do media and they, you know, cover up the media, that is their part-time job. You see what I'm saying? That's their part-time job. That is not their full-time job. And maybe it's just me, but when I have something part-time, I'm not going to focus 100% to it because it's part-time. I'm going to focus to the full-time instead of the part-time. You see what I'm saying? And a lot of those, and I'm sorry if you're white, no offense, but a lot of them crackers in there, okay? A lot of them crackers in that little media shit. And I hate the little fucking, that cocksucker that was saying, he just looking for a payday. Man, I want to fuck you up. I want to fuck you up, you motherfucker. He just looking for a payday. You bitch, and what the fuck are you doing there? What are you looking for? You're in a room full of sausage fans. Don't tell me you're looking to mingle. Don't tell me you're looking to mingle like if it was Bojingo, homeboy. Because you're in a room full of sausage fans. So you're looking for a payday too, bitch. Obviously not doing a good job of it, but you're looking for a payday too. But, you know, to sum it all up, the difference between the media back in the days and the media now is that the media back in the day were the elites. They were the top guys. They were the shit on what they were what they do. They were the shit at it. You know what I mean? Now, just like trainers, back then you had, you know, Castamato, you had Ali's trainer, I forgot his name. You had great trainers, man. Now, thank God we still got the good trainers. You know, we got, you know, brother Nassim. You know, we got Virgil Hunter, good trainer. Roach is a good trainer. He just teaches like a certain style, but you know, Emmanuel Store, rest in peace. He was the last great trainer that we had was Emmanuel Store, hands down. We still got Ronnie Chills. Thank God we still got them old school, but man, the new school trainers, I feel sorry for y'all. Cause y'all ain't shit. That's the same thing with the media. You see, you got the top, back in the days there was good media, top media. Because the media back in those days, see, that's another thing. People have lost interest in boxing. Back in those days, Howard Cosell couldn't go like, oh yeah, Ali, I don't think you should fight Joe Frazier a third time. I think you should just go and fight, you know, an upcoming fighter, you know, Leon Spinks. Yeah, I think that'll be an easier fight for you. Yeah, he's way. Matter of fact, Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes is way more popular than Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier got beat up by George Foreman. You just need to go fight, you know, Leon Spinks and forget about Joe Frazier. Don't fight him a third time. You already fought him again. Like, no, because people would have been like, yo, you are dumb as fuck. You jive and jack, some shit, that's how they talk back then. Can you dig it? But yeah, like back then, man, they would have called you out on your bullshit. But nowadays, we got dumbass fans, and so the media can do their dumb shit and get away with it. That's the difference between the media then and the media now. See what I'm saying? So with that being said, um, I have come to realize again, another realization that just boxing will never be the same. The only way it could be the same is for a lot of things. For one, we would need a billionaire to promote boxing worldwide. Some guy with a lot of money that really must like boxing. Okay, so he will have to be a millionaire, but with my type of mentality. To promote boxing worldwide. To make boxing seem cool to the dumb kids that are growing up, that don't know shit. Hey, you want to be somebody in life? Have you ever wanted to get the chicks and get the money and get the big car? You need to be a boxer. You know, to promote that shit. That's one. Also, another great thing would be kids that get in trouble, have a start big, make big boxing programs for kids that get in trouble to get into boxing programs. So it can start from a young age. That's one thing. Another thing, the media people, they need to give them a test. Just how in Florida we got the FCAT. For you to graduate out of high school, you got to take the FCAT. I don't know what it stands for, but I know it's like for you to graduate. In college, what is it called? The midterms or some shit. Just like you have that in college. For people to get their credentials, they would need to fucking take a test. Oh, you want to be a boxing journalist? Okay, we'll pay you this and this amount. Take your shit. See, but people forget. Let me see how long is it. Oh, 6 minutes. All right. People forget that that America is a capitalist country. You pay what you get for. See what I'm saying? Boxing is no longer a top sport, so you gotta get not real good journalists, because boxing is no longer a top sport. Now, if it was football, you gotta have top of the line journalists. You can't be like Skim Bayless and Stephen A. Smith on the football scene, because they'll tell you, yo, you gotta haul ass, homie. You gotta dippy doodles. You know what I mean? You gotta dippy doodles out of here. You know what I'm saying? You can't say dumbass shit. It's that simple. So with that being said, unfortunately, you know, if I was to change boxing, that would be what I would do. You know, because like I say, unfortunately, boxing is not number one. It's not one of the number one sports. You got football and baseball and basketball. That's really the top three. Then maybe boxing. Anyways, so for journalists to come in, they will have to take, you know, a test. Hey, who did Joe Louis came back to fight in his retirement because he didn't have any money, and who did he lost to? What white fighter was known for not losing during the 50s? That's the same guys. And by the way, who was the guy that got KO in the 13th round that was close to beating Rocky Marciano? What was his name? Who was the referee when Muhammad Ali was fighting Sonny Liston in their second fight? See? What was the name of the guy what was the name of the only guy that was able to make Ali bleed? Shit like that. Shit that people don't really know about. You know what I mean? Because that's how you catch motherfuckers. What was the name of the Cuban fighter in the 50s that was real good, that gave Sugar Ray Robinson a great fight? See what I'm saying? You got it. That's how you know who's who. That's one thing. The judges, you have to, let me see. You have to pick better judges. There has to be better judges. Meaning newer judges, please. Newer judges, more younger judges, you know. And they need to know about boxing. They need to know what they're watching. They cannot just say, yeah, I like that guy. He's hot. I like him. I'm going to go for him. You like him? Yeah, look how he moves. Look at that body. I'm going to go for him. No, you can't be all that homosexual shit. You got to live it out the window. Okay, I like that guy. He's a good guy. Yeah. He's throwing combinations. He's moving. He's bobbing and weaving. Pop, 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 pop. So that's another thing you got to change. And last but not least, you got to try to educate the fans. At least when you fucking showing a fight, when you promoting a fighter, at least give a brief history of the fighter. Don't just say, oh, this guy beat that guy and then he beat that guy. Because people be like, oh yeah, you beat that guy, but they won't tell you. See, like people, me, I'm a fault of that. I have done that shit before, but people tell you, oh, Castillo beat the fuck out of Mayweather, but people won't tell you, yeah, but that's because Mayweather's shoulder was messed up. You see, you gotta look at everything. Anyways, so that I just told you how to fix the media. I just told you how to promote the boxing. I just told you how to, last but not least, the promoters. Wow. The promoters need the promoters need a lot of help. For one, they need to learn to be promoters. The word promoting is to promote something. If I write this book and I get with a promoter, I expect the promoter to put this book in every bookstore out there, to put it on commercials, to put it on the radio station, to talk about it. Yeah, this writer, Reggie Hernandez, he wrote this book and it talks about out-of-body experience. You can learn each and everything of how to live and move above your body and go into different realms and different dimensions, in different worlds, different planets. You could go back in time, you can go forward in time, so and so. That is the job of a promoter. The job of a promoter is not, well, I don't like him to fight that guy. I want him to fight this guy, because I know he can beat that guy. No, if that was the job of a promoter, then he wouldn't be called promoter. He should be called a matchmaker. I mean, that's just my opinion. Duh. So, that would be the things that would really make boxing better. For one, the media. Okay? The media completely has to change. We gotta get fat guys, fat lazy guys. I mean, it's just embarrassing. It's just embarrassing. I look into football, and I don't even like football. And a lot of the guys that are reporting the football, they were once football players. That's beautiful. The guy's 6 feet something. He's still in shape. And he knows what he's talking about. Well, when so and so played in the 60s, that's wonderful. Damn, that guy's educated. He knows what he's talking about. Because he played in the sport. But then you got Fatty there. The Three Stooges. I don't like Rigo now. He's boring. Motherfucker, ain't nobody asked for your opinion, you fat fuck. I don't like you. You need to fucking hit the gym and fucking put some work in and fucking lose some pounds. You make boxing look fucking embarrassing. I don't like you. That's you don't like Rigo? I don't like you. Well, I don't like this guy. I don't think this guy should fight. I think this guy should retire. Who the fuck are you? You're a fucking dirty ass, blubbly ass fucking news reporter. That is your shit to report. I mean, not news. Boxing reporter or whatever. The media, boxing media, whatever. That is your job. Your job ain't to sit here and tell, oh well, I don't like this guy because who gives a fuck? You should keep that to yourself. But that is the problem. Media, fans, promoters, and boxers. And until these 4 things get fixed, and until a rich guy can promote boxing worldwide and start putting boxing programs for kids that get into trouble, boxing is not going to get any better. It's going to get worse. Because we got a lot of worms out there that they want to suck all they can out of boxing. Because that's how people are. They're greedy. They know that. Damn, I gotta call it off. But they know that they know that you got people like UFC and UFC. This guy Don White, he's smart. He's done his thing with UFC. But they know that boxers, boxing makes way more money than UFC. There's no questioning that. With that being said, they know that the money's in boxing, so they want to suck each and every cent of it. And that is what's going to kill boxing. I'm telling you guys right now, that is what's going to kill boxing. Anyways, it's been 14 minutes. I talk a lot of shit. I got to go. Bless you guys. Take care. And if you please comment, and I don't get back at you individually, hey man, I'm not trying to act like I'm the shit or some shit or I'm God, because I'm not. It's just because my dumbass, I don't know how to hit you guys up individually. But I appreciate each and every comment, and I appreciate the love, man. Thank you so much. I'm out of here.